Today we have Chloe here with us. Hello, Chloe. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good.
Chloe, can you describe yourself to me, please?
I would like to describe myself as an approachable, reliable, and hardworking young lady. I'm 17 years old at Daventry Sixth Form, currently studying geography, sociology, and sport. I also coach 5 days a week at Daventry Phoenix Sports Academy, doing gymnastics, and I also train 3 days a week.
Cool. What do you know about Everyone Active?
I know that it's the leading leisure centre operator within the UK, and I know that it works with local councils to create sports facilities for the community. And I like that the goal of the leisure centre is to make people feel comfortable whilst exercising, as I'm very passionate about that.
Cool. Tell me, why would you like to work for us?
Like I just said, I really like the focus on the positive environment with exercise, as obviously it's had some negative stigma that it can be quite judgmental in the past, and now obviously it's nice to have that more positiveness around it.
Cool. What skills do you have that make you the right fit for the company?
I'm friendly, reliable, and hardworking. I think my hardworkingness can be seen through the fact that I started off voluntary at my gymnastics club and then ended up in a paid position. And I feel like a lot of these skills that I've learnt there, such as teamwork, are very easily transferable to this job here at Everyone Active.
Cool. Can you explain a time when you've given or received good customer feedback?
One of the ladies that's a mum to the girl that I coach, she was unhappy with her daughter's training hours at gymnastics, and she couldn't make it to the session anymore. So I changed her hours for her so that she was still able to participate in gymnastics, even so it worked around her. And not only was the lady that I helped very happy, I was also very accomplished within myself.
Cool. Can you name a time that you've worked in a team?
I have to communicate with my co-workers, especially during handovers when we're dealing with children, obviously, so that we can communicate their needs to make sure they're very well supported, etc.
Cool. What are your strengths?
I would say that I'm very confident and positive. A big strength of mine as well is that I can adapt to any environment. For example, I stay very calm under pressure, but also when there's energy needed in a situation, I have quite high energy. So it adapts to the situation I'm in.
Cool. What are your weaknesses?
I would say that when I'm overwhelmed, I can sometimes become disorganized, but I'm working on that, creating myself schedules and making my life easier.
Good. How flexible are you with your working hours?
I'm very flexible, and I understand that leisure centres are obviously busier at weekends and during evenings, and I'm willing to support and help wherever and whenever I can.
Cool. Can you explain your equipment to the job and what you expect to get from it?
I'm committing to working hard and representing the company in a positive way, and obviously helping my team. And out of it, I would just love the experience within a sports facility, especially considering I want to study sports science at university.
Good. How would you deal with people your age who are fighting in the leisure centre?
If I saw two people my age fighting in the leisure centre, I would stay calm. I'd try and ask them to stop, but I wouldn't intervene. I would then alert a senior member of staff and get them involved. And obviously, there'd probably be issued with a warning saying that they are unable to come back into the leisure centre if that happens again.
What would you do to make a child feel included in activities?
I would make sure that they're fully understanding of what they're supposed to be doing, because I feel like that's a large thing. Sometimes kids are confused, and obviously it helps them when they're fully understanding of what they're supposed to be doing. I would make sure they feel included and supported, and hopefully encourage them to stay positive, encourage them to get involved.
What would you do if you have something you suspected was a child protection issue?
Obviously, I'd remain calm. I would go through all of the correct safeguarding procedures, and also I would alert somebody who's obviously the designated safeguarding lead, and not deal with it on my own, and just make sure the child is safe and obviously looked after correctly by policy.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years' time, I would like to think that I've worked my way up within this company, and obviously I'd be higher up in Everyone Active, but I'd also like to remain within helping people and being closely working with people who do want to start exercising and have a positive experience with exercise.
Would you like to add anything else to help your application?
Obviously, like I've been saying, I have a strong passion for gymnastics, and if that's something that could possibly eventually be incorporated into Everyone Active, I would really love that and do anything I can to help towards that.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you.